In the history of popular music, there are songs that didn't just make people uncomfortable. They sparked real religious protests. Today we explore the 14 songs that sparked religious protests, stories of controversy. Tracks accused of blasphemy, irreverence, or direct challenges to faith that were rejected by conservative sectors, banned from radio, and labeled dangerous. But time often has other plans. Many of these songs went from scandal to cult status. Fuck Your God, Deicide. When it emerged in the death metal scene, the song was interpreted as a direct attack on Christian faith. Its explicit language and confrontational tone ignited protests from religious groups. The band was publicly denounced, and the track became associated with extreme blasphemy. Several stores refused to sell the material, and radio stations avoided it entirely. The rejection was immediate, visceral, and widely publicized. That early rejection limited its commercial exposure outside the underground circuit. The sonic and lyrical aggression reinforced the perception that it wasn't music but pure provocation. For many casual listeners, the scandal overshadowed any artistic merit. The controversy turned the release into a symbol of cultural conflict. For a time, it seemed destined to remain marginalized. However, within extreme metal, the opposite happened. The song became a manifesto of creative freedom for fans who defended music without censorship. The genre's audience found authenticity and aesthetic coherence in it. The intensity stopped being seen as offense and began to be understood as artistic catharsis. The track earned respect as a defining work of its style. Over the years, the debate shifted from morality to cultural context. Critics and followers analyzed it as an expression of nihilism and performative provocation. Blasphemous Rumors, Depeche Mode. The track sparked protests for questioning the idea of a benevolent God in the face of human suffering. Its narrative about tragedy and faith unsettled religious sensibilities. Some radio stations banned it for being disrespectful. The controversy focused on its implicit critique of the theology of suffering. The release was received with suspicion outside alternative pop. That climate affected its early diffusion in certain markets. The group was accused of promoting spiritual despair. Some listeners interpreted the song as a mockery of devotion. Media noise overshadowed its musical sophistication. For a time, its reception was dominated by scandal. But listeners began to hear something else, an honest reflection on faith in difficult times. Its melancholic sensitivity connected with those experiencing personal loss. The lyrics were reinterpreted as existential questioning, not attack. The audience found comfort in its emotional honesty. The song gained depth over time. Its elegant, dark sound reinforced that new reading. Synthpop fans valued its thematic boldness. Critics highlighted its ability to open uncomfortable conversations. The controversy gave way to artistic interpretation. The track became one of the band's most discussed works. Today it is remembered as a key piece of reflective 80s pop. What once provoked rejection became a source of admiration. The song survived informal censorship and found a loyal audience. Its relative failure gave way to cult status.
Heresy, 9 Inch Nails. La canción fue vista como desafío directo a las doctrinas religiosas tradicionales. Su tono oscuro y confrontativo encendió críticas de sectores conservadores. Algunos medios la presentaron como nihilista y provocadora. El rechazo inicial limitó su exposición en espacios convencionales. La controversia marcó su recepción temprana. En un primer momento, el escándalo eclipsó la innovación sonora. Para oyentes no familiarizados con el industrial, el contenido resultó chocante. La obra fue encasillada como provocación sin matices. Eso afectó su alcance fuera del circuito alternativo. El tema quedó asociado a la polémica más que a su propuesta artística. Con el tiempo, la audiencia redescubrió su dimensión conceptual. Fans valoraron su exploración de fe, culpa y poder. La intensidad emocional fue leída como crítica cultural, no como burla. El público alternativo la adoptó como pieza emblemática. La música ganó terreno frente al ruido mediático. La estética industrial aportó un lenguaje expresivo distinto. Críticos señalaron su coherencia temática dentro del álbum. La polémica se transformó en conversación sobre arte y religión. La canción empezó a estudiarse en contextos culturales. Su recepción se volvió más compleja y favorable.
God, John Lennon. The line, "I don't believe in Jesus," sparked immediate outrage. Religious sectors interpreted the song as a public rejection of faith. There were protests and media condemnation. The track was considered offensive to believers. Controversy dominated early discussion. That reaction affected its commercial reception in certain environments. For some, the scandal overshadowed its message of personal identity. The work was reduced to a single controversial line. Debate centered on the public figure of the artist. The music remained secondary for a time. Over the years, audiences reread the song as an intimate declaration of autonomy. It was understood as a personal search after a turbulent era. Emotional honesty began to be valued more than provocation. Listeners connected with its frankness. The controversy lost intensity. Critics emphasized its lyrical vulnerability and historical context. The song came to be seen as a document of artistic transition. The focus shifted from offense to introspection. Audiences found meaning in its openness. The work gained lasting respect. Today it is studied as a key piece of a solo phase. Initial rejection did not prevent its cultural influence. Dear God, XTC. The song appeared as an open letter questioning God's existence in the face of suffering. This generated protests and requests for its removal from radio. Some listeners considered it disrespectful. Controversy shaped its initial diffusion. The track was marked by religious debate. That climate limited its exposure in conservative media. The work was categorized as an attack on faith. For part of the audience, the scandal overshadowed its composition. Early rejection slowed its mainstream reach. Discussions centered on controversy. Over time, audiences discovered its human and reflective tone. Many interpreted it as an honest dialogue with doubt. Its melodic sensitivity softened reception. The public valued its thematic courage. The song began gaining loyal followers. Critics highlighted its balance between question and emotion. The piece became a reference for pop that challenges belief. Debate moved into the cultural sphere. The work was appreciated for its honesty.
Dear God, don't know if you know this, but your name.
Controversy turned into interest. Today it is considered one of the group's most influential compositions. Relative failure gave way to cult status. The song found a cross-audience following. Its history shows how doubt can resonate widely. Controversy became the prologue to its legacy.
Your name is on the water quotes in this book.
Anti-Pope, the Damned. The track directly targeted Vatican authority, provoking immediate rejection. Religious groups considered it offensive. Controversy limited its diffusion in certain spaces. Scandal accompanied its release. Initial reception was tense and polarized. That reaction affected its reach outside punk circles. For listeners unfamiliar with the genre, the content felt provocative. The work was reduced to its controversial charge. Media noise overshadowed its musical energy. For a time, it was confined to a label. Over the years, punk audiences reclaimed it as political satire. Its irreverence was read as institutional critique. The audience valued its aesthetic coherence. The track gained recognition within the genre. Controversy began to fade. Cultural context allowed new interpretations. Critics placed it within punk's contestatory tradition. The work shifted from scandal to historical document. Audiences found authenticity in it. Reception grew more nuanced. Today it is remembered as representative of punk spirit. Initial rejection did not halt its influence. The song secured its place in musical memory. Controversy ultimately reinforced its identity. Early failure became legitimacy.
I don't take that fault away. I can never get church.
God's Away on Business, Tom Waits.
If you look can force someone to pull you out of that ditch.
Its bleak vision of the world was interpreted by some as spiritual irreverence. The unsettling atmosphere generated discomfort in religious sectors. Controversy affected its early reception in traditional media. The track was viewed as existential provocation. Diffusion was cautious. At first, its abrasive character limited mainstream reach. Some listeners didn't know how to interpret its irony.
The poor, the lame, the blind.
The work was perceived as pessimistic. Moral debate overshadowed its artistic proposal. The song remained niche. Over time, audiences discovered its poetic force. Its theatrical interpretation gained admirers. The public valued its social critique and imagery. The song was reread as cultural commentary. Reception became warmer. Critics emphasized its coherence within the artist's universe. The piece gained cult status. Debate moved into aesthetic territory. The work found loyal listeners. Controversy became curiosity. Today it is appreciated for its singularity and depth. Initial rejection did not prevent its influence. The song secured its place in the artist's repertoire. Time expanded its meaning. Controversy faded. One of Us, Joan Osborne. The idea of a relatable, everyday God generated criticism for irreverence. Religious sectors considered its premise problematic. Controversy shaped its early reception. Debate centered on divine representation. Diffusion was surrounded by discussion. At first, some listeners reduced the track to provocation. Controversy overshadowed its humanist message. The work faced resistance in conservative environments. Media noise marked its release. Reception was divided. Over time, audiences embraced its central question.
What if God was one of us?
The song connected through empathy and closeness. Many interpreted it as an invitation to compassion. Its accessible melody expanded its reach. Reception became positive. Critics highlighted its ability to generate dialogue. The piece gained lasting presence in pop culture. Debate deepened with new interpretations. Audiences adopted it as a reflective anthem. Controversy softened. Today it is remembered as a contemporary classic. Initial rejection gave way to wide acceptance. The song found its place in collective memory. Its question still resonates. Controversy became part of its story.
Just a slob like one of us.
Imagine John Lennon.
And no religion too.
The line "no religion" created friction among believers. The song was interpreted as a challenge to spiritual structures. There were criticisms and calls for boycott. Controversy marked its early reception. Debate went beyond music. That reaction generated resistance in certain media, including cautious programming on influential broadcasters such as BBC.
Imagine all the people.
For some, its humanist message felt uncomfortable. Scandal overshadowed its melodic beauty. The work was reduced to a slogan. Its diffusion faced obstacles. Over time, audiences prioritized its call for peace. Its lyrical simplicity connected with global listeners. The song was reread as a universal aspiration. Its message transcended initial controversy. Reception became massive. Critics placed it as a cultural anthem of its era. Its influence extended across generations. Debate shifted toward its social impact.
They say I'm a dreamer.
Audiences adopted it in diverse contexts. Controversy lost weight. Today it is one of the most influential songs of the 20th century. Initial rejection did not prevent its expansion. The work achieved global acceptance. Its legacy surpasses scandal. History confirmed its power.
Imagine no possession.
Bohemian Rhapsody, Queen.
Thunderbolts and lightning, very, very frightening.
Its unusual structure and ambiguous references fueled accusations of satanic symbolism. Conservative sectors reacted with suspicion. Its lyrical complexity generated speculation. The release was surrounded by uncertainty. Initial reception was hesitant. That uncertainty limited immediate understanding. Some listeners didn't know how to classify it. Controversy competed with its musical innovation.
Mamma mia, mamma mia, mamma mia, let me go. Mia.
The track challenged radio conventions. For a time, It was more debate than phenomenon. Over time, audiences celebrated its audacity. Theatricality became its greatest strength. The public embraced it as a unique experience. Collective interpretation drove its popularity. Controversy dissipated. Critics recognized it as a rock masterpiece. The piece redefined what a song could be. Debate turned toward its compositional genius. Audiences turned it into a classic. History transformed its reading. Today it is synonymous with boundless creativity. Initial rejection did not stop its ascent. The song transcended any controversy. Its legacy is unquestionable. Time proved its power. Personal Jesus, Depeche Mode.
Jesus.
Some religious sectors interpreted the title as disrespectful parody. Controversy arose before careful listening. Debate focused on symbolic representation. Early reception was tense. Diffusion faced resistance. That climate shaped its perception outside alternative circles. Some listeners saw provocation where there was metaphor. Scandal overshadowed its hypnotic rhythm. The work was simplified by controversy. Its reach expanded gradually. Over time, audiences understood its themes of idolization and dependence. Symbolic interpretation gained ground. The public embraced its sonic power. The song became a synth rock anthem. Reception shifted positively. Critics highlighted its effective minimalism. The piece became central to the band's repertoire. Debate moved toward its aesthetic influence.
Reach out, touch faith.
Audiences celebrated it live. Controversy faded. Today it is one of the group's most recognizable songs. Initial rejection gave way to admiration. The work found a cross-audience following. Its legacy remains strong. Controversy receded. Sympathy for the Devil, The Rolling Stones.
Please allow me to introduce myself.
Narrating from the perspective of evil-generated accusations of Satanism. Conservative sectors reacted with outrage. Controversy accompanied its release. The track was seen as dark glorification. Initial reception was conflictive. That reaction shaped its diffusion in certain media. For some, scandal overshadowed its historical critique.
The pilot washed his hands.
The work was reduced to its narrator. Media noise marked perception. Its reach consolidated slowly. Over time, audiences appreciated its commentary on human nature. Musical sophistication gained prominence. Listeners understood its narrative irony. The song became a cultural reference. Reception transformed. Critics placed it among rock's most influential compositions.
Nice to meet you. Hope you guessed mine.
The piece opened debates on artistic perspective. Audiences adopted it as a classic. Controversy lost intensity. History broadened its meaning. Today it is an emblematic work of the band's repertoire. Initial rejection did not halt its impact. The song transcended scandal. Its legacy endures. Controversy became anecdote.
I rode a tank.
Highway to Hell, AC/DC. Its title and theme provoked rejection from conservative groups. The song was labeled an endorsement of a sinful path. There were protests and boycott calls. Controversy dominated its release. Reception was polarized. That climate affected its diffusion in certain spaces. For some, scandal overshadowed its rock energy. The work was simplified by controversy. Moral debate shaped perception. Its reach grew gradually. Over time, audiences adopted it as a youthful rebellion anthem. The power of its riff conquered global listeners. Interpretation became playful rather than literal. The song gained massive popularity. Reception shifted. Critics highlighted its impact on hard rock. The piece became embedded in popular culture. Debate moved toward its musical force. Audiences celebrated it in arenas. Controversy faded. Today it is one of rock's most iconic tracks. Initial rejection did not stop its rise. The work achieved worldwide acceptance. Its legacy is undeniable. Controversy remains history.
No stop signs, speed limit.
O Father, O Satan, O Son. Behemoth. Its explicitly anti-clerical theme generated immediate protests. Religious sectors denounced it as blasphemous. Controversy shaped its early reception. The track was viewed as extreme provocation. Diffusion was limited outside metal circles. That rejection affected its early commercial reach. For many listeners, scandal overshadowed composition. The work was categorized by its content. Media noise dominated discussion. Reception was tense. Over time, metal audiences reclaimed it for its aesthetic intensity. The public valued its conceptual coherence. The song became emblematic of the genre. Controversy reinforced its identity. Reception improved. Critics analyzed it as provocative artistic expression. The work gained cult status. Debate moved into cultural terrain. Audiences defended it passionately. Controversy turned into interest. Today it is a reference point in contemporary extreme metal. Initial rejection did not halt its influence. The song found its audience. Its legacy continues to grow. Controversy remains part of its story. These songs proved that initial rejection does not always define a work's destiny. What began as protest ultimately became cultural dialogue, artistic identity, and in many cases, enduring classics. Music unsettles, questions, and sometimes opens conversations society needs. If you enjoyed this journey through the 14 songs that sparked religious protests, give the video a like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more stories where music and controversy reshape culture.